F-150 Adventures. For today, once I leave the house, we're going to do something pretty cool. We will be scuffing and shooting a Peterbilt 359. It's supposed to be the warmest day of the week this week. I got a Kwanzaa hut set up that I just had to drape some stuff over, get the propane going in there so that once the propane heater going in there so that it warms it up enough. And then we're going to spray the first coat on today and then go down there tomorrow, add some heat to it again, and then do the final coat of final coat and color to the truck at that point. So stick with me as I got some running around to do first, and then we will come back and talk with you guys and show you guys how to paint or scuff and shoot a Peterbilt 359. Alrighty, so as I had mentioned, I'm all ready. We're going to go do some errands really quick. Well, we're out doing errands. One of the main things I will be doing is getting 2 colors of paint, sandpaper, and a lot of masking tape, because we are going to paint the 359 finally. It's been a long time coming. We've got a lot done to it. Steven and Danny have got all the major things that we need to do to get it going down the road done. Now, they have stripped all of the lights off of it. I think the only thing left for them to strip off is the mirrors, which is not a hard or major deal. And then we will worry about getting everything sanded, and we're just going to sand it down to 600 grit so that we can concentrate on getting a layer of paint for it, or down the main color down on it today, so that we can be ready for tomorrow to do the final color and be able to peel it up, or tape it off, peel it off, and have it ready for the road. And I've got to turn around because I forgot some stuff at the house. So we're getting her sanded, and we found 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. 1, 2, 3, and 4 different colors on this truck, on this part. And then I don't know, we're getting through it though. We're gonna keep sanding down, fix all this. Welcome to still doing body work. So we've got all this. I got that kind of primed. I wanted to see how it was going to react to the primer. It did pretty good. This is all smoothed out. This is all smooth. We got to get some paint stripper for this section here, because it is really, really bad. I can almost peel it off with my thumb. All that's smooth. That's all smooth. And so is all of that. Alrighty, so we're calling it a day. As you can tell, it's getting to a low light setting because the sun's going down. Time change, I love it in some ways, I hate it in another. So where we're at is we have the roof and the back to sand. Pretty well everything is sanded except right here on this side. We had to end up using some paint stripper on the top up here because the paint was so bad that whoever put hardener in it put a good amount of hardener in that area only, because we had a hard time getting it off. We got it off with paint stripper because the DA sander with 80 grit was not even touching it. So we got that done. We will be back over here tomorrow to finish sanding, wipe it down, spray the teal, and then let it sit for. Alrighty, so Danny and Steve are finishing up with the taping off. Got some places we gotta fix up, but here it is now. And I've already got my first coat of teal on the body on the other side. There is some tracking lines that I will fix as I do the second coat, but and I don't know if you guys can see it right in there, but that's the teal we're gonna go. I think she'll look good going 65 down the highway. And then the paint scheme, as you will, of what the truck's gonna look like when it's done is over here. I know it's not covered, and I know I'm painting in the air. There's no wind right now, so I'm kind of taking advantage of the natural daylight so it's that I can actually really see. If I can get all the teal done with the natural daylight, that'll help me, and then hopefully I can get the teal done so that I can get it baked and get the other colors on as well. So this is one of our other trucks that my wife's dad painted way back in the day. So we're gonna do the same paint scheme, except where the maroon at is gonna be gunmetal gray, the black is gonna be teal, and where the gold is, we'll separate it with white. I'm gonna do a smaller pinstripe on it than the big gold one that's there. And the fenders on that truck over there will go teal, and this part will probably be gunmetal gray as well. So literally that's what it'll look like. And instead of going all the way across with the black, I'm only going to where the sleeper block off plate is on that truck. So this is what we're shooting for, kind of, sorta. And we'll do that on that truck right there. Got the teal laid down. We're gonna let it dry, come back, watch it, make sure that it stays looking the way we want it to look, so is that when tomorrow comes, because tomorrow's supposed to be just as warm as today, we can then put the gray on. And with that, first thing tomorrow morning, Steven, me and Danny, or me and Steven, or however it works out, we'll line our stripes out from up here all the way up to around here, and then down here, and then tape everything off and get it ready for everything to be gray everywhere else. So everything that's not painted yet will be gray, and then there'll be some stripes, just like the truck that I had showed you guys earlier. So stick with us while we watch paint dry. Alrighty, well, we're back over here today. We got the tarp up over it, getting heat to her so that we can start laying lines out on the truck here. Biggest reason we're covering it is a little colder today than it was yesterday, and the wind is blowing a little bit, so we can keep all that away. We're just, yeah, getting in some cover here. The other thing is we're going to do some heat on her, so the heat being on, I think we should be okay for the most part. So we're going to line out some lines and go from there. En la ciencia.
Dump the clutch and hit the gas, I never finish last. Your girl is all up on me, homie, I'ma smash. If it ain't about the cash, you better cut the chat. You better cut the chat. You better cut the chat. Dump the clutch and hit the gas, I never finish last. Your girl is all up on me, homie, I'ma smash. If it ain't about the cash, you better cut the chat. You better cut the chat. You better cut the chat. The money it talks, the bullshit it walks. Dripped upon my head and my socks, I got it on lock. Popping the tops, taking these shots, sipping Corona, no virus. Fucking it up, busting it up, not giving a fuck if that's your bitch. You better keep a leash, homie. I keep it up on me in case you got a problem. Keeping extra clips up in the column of the Jeep. And yes, the people riding with me packing heat. High risk, we rolling.
All right, as you saw in that time lapse, we've got the lines done on this side. I've got most of the lines done on this side. I just have to do the piece that goes from here back and then over. So once we get that done, we cover the fenders and we cover the parts like in between here and here will stay teal. This will go gray. Between here and here will go stay teal. Everything else will go gray, except for everywhere you see tape from here down, here over, all will go teal. This will be gray. So we should have all the lines done here pretty soon, and we'll be able to see how she looks. I gotta do some straightening because this line goes from here down, so I gotta move that line up just a little bit, that line up just a little bit, and we'll be good from there. Alrighty, so I'm not gonna unveil anything too much just quite yet because I'm still peeling paint. But what I will unveil is this right here. That's about all you guys get until I get the rest of this all peeled off, because I really wanted everybody to see what these lines really look like. These look really good. The other thing is there are some lines that are not going to line out until I get hood latches on the truck because of some tension that the rubber bushings have on the hood. But everybody will kind of get the gist of what it looks like. But man, I could not be more proud of how this color combination has worked. Well, she's done. Even with the bad body work because of somebody taking a grinder to it when they shouldn't have, and not fixing it because we were crunched on time, cold weather was coming, everything like that. Oh, she's done. And I'll tell you right now, there's some spots on it that you'll see that's tape that we couldn't get off. I got to go get some stuff so I could get the tape off of it. Not a big deal. But right here is where you guys are going to see it. There is some imperfections. I'm going to tape off and touch those up later and everything like that. But man, yeah. I don't know. When things just turn out amazing, and once I get the hood latches on there and everything is crunched down where it needs to be, the lines on the driver's side will match up a lot better. But I think she turned out okay, even with all the dents and everything. You know, she'll look good going 65 mile an hour down the road. Like I said, this is not a show truck. This is a let's put it on the road, haul gravel in the dirt truck, and we did it. Oh man, I cannot wait to get all the chrome on it and do everything like that. So if you guys would please like, subscribe, hit that bell, share this video to your trucker friends, everything like that. This has been a big project. Could have been done a little bit different, a little bit better, but for what we're trying to do, it works out great. I wanted it to have that old school feel to it. So here we are. It's old schooled. Now I just need to get a flying pig for the hood put on it, the visors put on it, the stacks put on it, all the aluminum, chrome, the hood latches, and go from there. So thank you guys. I hope you guys liked the video, and we will see you next time.